Everyone to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Pass to Thor. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Shot clock at 3. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Thor. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Malowicz.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And Harper slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
There's a screen. Done outside. Sweet move. Richardson. Pass to Malowicz. They kick it out to Green. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Richardson outside. Done outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
18 feet out. Malawach grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Barrett. Down low. And stolen by Wembanyama. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you, Kevin.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Wembanyama. And Lopez has it in the corner to the left side wing. It's stolen by Barrett. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Thor.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Sinks the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
James looking around. No good again that time. Spurs leading by 6. Whoa! Boom, he jams it straight down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
No thanks. Let's go.
Suns trail by 8. Pass to Iguodala. .46 seconds left in the first quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pushes it down to finish the break.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
It's rebounded by Barrett. To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Thor.
Well, credit the long arms of Wembanyama, forcing the turnover and getting his team out on the break.
They set the pick. Back to Barrett. That will count. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're leading.
San Antonio, 17.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Suns trail by 6. Suns moving the ball around. Richardson. And Bull pulls it down. Lets the 3 fly. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Richardson, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's the screen. Alowatch grabs the miss.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the middle. Misses the layup.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Here's Smith with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got his first points in this one.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Count that bucket. 6 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Bull. Five to shoot. Here's Andrews. Stolen by Brooks. Up and in on the layup.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
At the elbow, Bull. Outside Mathurin. Power down with both hands.
And Mathurin's vertical is remarkable. I love how he goes after it on those plays.
It's stolen by Buzelis. He lobs it up. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
They set the pick. Harper with the steal. And Harper slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Timeout.
Oh, come on, Wembanyama. 7'4" dude should not be able to do that. Unfair.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And it's Phoenix's ball. 8-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Out to Brooks. Suns moving the ball around. Here's James. Pass to Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Lachey. And James with the nice bucket inside.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Harper slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Carter with the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Andrews.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fires at the elbow. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Fleming. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Yeah, how about the awareness there? That is a momentum-building play.
And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The Spurs making a switch here.
Lopez.
Here's Malawach. He's got 5.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. He's got 17.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
A deep 3 from Green. And that time, also a missed shot.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Suns trail by 21. There's the try.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Outside Harper. To the wing on the left. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. 19 points in the game.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups or dunks, but not now.
And that one's good. Malawach.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Yeah, the defender all over.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 21. Lopez with the steal. With the crossover. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Malawach, no good. San Antonio leading by 23. A three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Pulls up. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? With the fadeaway. A rebound by the Spurs.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Pulls up. Malawach grabs the miss. Richardson attacking. Dunn left side. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Inside. Good work defensively by Richardson. Unloads from 13. Trained for 2 points. He's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And here's Green outside. The shot that time, not on target. Spurs leading by 23. And Lopez throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
4 seconds left. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
61.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. No good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
A baseline J. Malawach, no good. And here is Lopez. Yes, that goes in.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Pass to Malawach. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Wing shot on the way. No good that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
To stop the run. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Fleming. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nailed from three-point land.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the inside. Here's Malawach. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
17 foul.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can
be. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. James outside. It's Brooks on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Driving inside. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Takes a step back. For three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Into the... And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
16 feet away. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The 19-foot shot. And another basket for San Antonio.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.